2024 and the season was once again in for the Zambian motorsport. Round 1 of the Zambian Rally Championship, the Insolve Safari Rally. On a sunny Sunday day morning here at Insolve Farm. We haven't been here since 2018 and we're back for a full-fledged rally with 4 cars coming from the GOMES haulage, the Acid Boys team. It is quite hectic as everybody gets underway. Marshals, organizers, the officials, things are being dished out to go to their stations before the start of the rally. And at first opportunity, we talked to the clerk of the course, long-time rally driver and organizer, Paul Monge. Poncho, this is your event, clerk of the course. Tell me about the event today.
Well, first one of the season. Hopefully it runs as like clockwork, like we hope it will, and everything. We're in a game park over here, so we've got other elements we sort of have to look into and so on. So let's see if we can marry ourselves together with all the animals around us and all of us come out unscathed on this one here. With regard to the event itself and so on, you know, being the first one of the season and so on, the course is very, very nice and so on. It'll be fast but very, very twisty. So our drivers, if they're a bit rusted or whatever, you know, things can go wrong for them. So they've got to throw caution to the wind. But other than that, for the beginning or whatever, let's hope everybody has a safe event, and from that point we'll know exactly what happens later on.
You've got a fewer number of cars, it's easier to organize and run an event.
I think for the first event or whatever, it's not the nicest thing to say, but it's also a blessing in disguise not having that many cars or whatever. So it's a lot easier for us to control, yes, absolutely.
Alex, controller-in-chief of this rally.
Well, as a controller-in-chief of a stage, I have to make sure that the stage is ready before it can start running. As you know, safety is precaution number 1 that is supposed to be considered, and racing is dangerous. So we make sure that the stage is okay, and we make sure that the stage is ready, that we can run without any fatality. That is one of the reasons that why we have stage commanders on each every stage.
And the countdown continued as drivers went for a briefing before the start. As the rally was getting underway, 9 stages were at stake. The first stage, Puku, was to consist of 6.9 kilometers, repeated thrice, 1, 4 and 7. Stage 2, the longest of them all, 18.7 kilometers. That was to be stage 2, 5 and 8. Before going to the shortest of the 3, a sprint of 4.6 kilometers, phase line as stage 3, 6 and 9. The total of competitive distance was 90 kilometers. At 93 as liaison, or take it, the distance between the stages. And with 9 drivers in the race, technically, any of them would home with at least 1 stage win. As the rally got underway, first on the stage, winner of the qualifying stage yesterday, driving Evolution 10 of the Mitsubishi, and 2022 African champion Leroy Gomes and wife Ashla was at full throttle, grabbing the first stage by 6 seconds. 6 minutes 45 seconds was the time they dashed out of the stage, beating their arch rival and his brother Cleveland Gomes by 6 seconds, driving an Evolution 9.
This year.
What's that?
What is it in for you this year?
So far, I'll be honest, we haven't started good this year already. We're already at problems with our car, nothing's working, no dip controls, no nothing. But you know what, we're just going to have fun. If we have to crawl tomorrow, crawl, we're going to finish. And then we'll see, after this race here, and we'll see what happens for the rest of the season. We'll see the first event, anything can happen.
sure it remains a family business as his son Fizz was third quickest, 7 seconds from his uncle Cleveland.
You're preparing us, yeah, please. No, yeah, jump. Yeah, you're a sportsman. A rally driver is a sportsman. Tell me, how did yesterday the qualifying go?
Yesterday wasn't bad. I think in the second loop of the start, I think we jump started. But
you don't think you jumped? You did jump start.
No, it was a rolling start.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, yesterday went well. The car's performing good. I think yesterday was just a matter of shaking off the rust for today, because today is a different type of rally altogether. It's more technical, more everything is more challenging today. There's routes and stuff that can take you out the rally, but yesterday was just to shake out the rust and to see what we can do today.
How do you feel moving into the main class? You've been running into the underclass every time behind the main drivers. Now you are running with the main drivers, running against your dad and your uncle.
Yeah. So it feels good to finally get to do all the stages. That's probably what my highlight of this event was, getting to do all the stages and being in Class D. But it feels good to finally race alongside Dad properly and race against him. Obviously he's going to win, but we'll just have to see what we can do.
Are you looking at number 1?
Yeah, yeah, we are.
This GOMES suddenly meant business. When his dad was limping on stage 2, he took the leadership. Quickest on the stage, 17 minutes 28 seconds, was 11 seconds quicker than Cleveland, who was second quickest and 28 over his dad. He subsequently increased his lead on the following short stage. Winning the stage in 4 minutes 26, while Cleveland was 4 seconds behind and Dad 9 seconds down. This GOMES now the leader of the rally after the first loop of 3 stages, throwing the rally into a full tailspin.
Hi Jesse. So in the qualifying stage we lost both our shafts at the rear. I think our launch was too aggressive, so the first shaft went at the launch right at the start. The second, I think after the jump, we heard a bang and that was it. So we didn't have a good qualifying stage, but hoping for the best today, we replaced them. So fingers crossed.
Trouble for Hamongo never ends. Finishing 5th on the first stage, stage 4 he went for a tree that refused to give way. An impact that would cost him nearly 3 minutes to the leader, and on stage 3, moving more than 1 minute and 2 seconds behind the winner of the stage. Latif's daughter is never in the car, but apparently she knows what goes on the car. Frustrations with a rather aging car. He had trouble on day 1 and more trouble on day 2.
Okay.
Every time Dad drives for rallies, he loses.
Why?
Because he said something is broken in his car. His car's broken.
So there's something.
Of the engine.
So something's breaking all the time.
The engine is not properly.
All right. What's your name?
Arenala. Arenala Kiara Latif.
Wow. How many names you got?
3.
How old are you?
6.
6. You're 5. She's 6. What's the name?
Kelly.
Strong. What are you looking at? Number 1, number 2?
Well, I think it's open, so we'll go for it and then we'll see what will happen.
You had a problem with the car yesterday. Have you overcome it?
Yes. Car's ready.
Did you find what the issue was?
Yeah, we found what the issue was.
What was it?
There was inside the timing cover, there's a certain pulley which got loose, so we managed to sort it out and put a new seal and it was fine.
Being on the very edge.
Kyle's relief was very short-lived as he was soon in trouble on stage 2, losing a full 31 minutes in a stage of just 18 kilometers. completing the loop of 3 with a final stage of 4.6 kilometers in 6 minutes 24. That was once again nearly 2 minutes down the leaderboard of the stage, turning his world upside down very early in the rally, and his hope of great results vanished. From the famous southern province comes the Land Rover of Junior Ken Mukosa, finishing in a time of 8 minutes 42 seconds, 6th quickest out of stage 1, but he went on to enjoy the limelight, finishing 5th, 10 minutes ahead of Kyle Latif, who was struggling in the stage. This is the edge. He continued in the limelight on the subsequent stage 3, beating Kyle by 1 minute and 2 seconds, once again finishing at the 5th quickest, and Kyle limping all the way through.
You get wet if you do.
Humphrey Maleti, driving a Toyota RAL8, was able to squeeze out 8th place out of the stage to finish in 9:31. Samit Patel, driving a Toyota Taz, was the slowest out of the stage, 12 minutes 8. While Muhammad Ali having trouble on the first day, his trouble was not about to be solved, as he feared he could not finish even the first stage, and a retirement was a matter of time.
First stage, engine blown.
Right, eh?
It's a tight rally, you know, it's expected because you're driving on low gears and very high revs. So yeah, the engine couldn't hold on.
Sorry guys.
Thanks, man.
Next time, eh?
Next time.